Hey guys, today I've got a gear review for you. Today we're going to be looking at the Thule Urban Glide 2 running stroller. So I've been running with the Thule Urban Glide 2 for a few weeks now and I'm pretty impressed. So let me share with you what I think. So before we get into the review, a quick look at some of the essential points of the Urban Glide 2. So the age range is for 6 months to 4 to 5 years or 22 kilograms. There is a bassinet you can buy separately for newborns. It also comes in a double model if you happen to have 2 kids. The basic design is a 3-wheel design with large 16-inch rear wheels to really keep things sturdy, and it just overall feels nice and robust and has a low center of gravity. When you get the Urban Glide 2 out of the box, the 2 things you need are a scissors and a bike pump. You need the scissors to remove all the protective packaging, and you need the bike pump to inflate the rear wheels. Once you've got all the packaging off, you want to undo the fastening clip, and then you can unfold the stroller. Install the wheels. And you're good to go. Here is how to fold and unfold the Urban Glide 2. So first locate the big blue handle under the kid's footrest and just twist it and pull. And there you go, it folds up in a nice package. To unfold it and expand it, it's just reverse. You don't even need to use the handle, you just pop it open. So simple, I'm going to show you again. So you just twist and pull. You can do it with one hand if you've got a baby in another arm. Throw the stroller in the car or whatever you're up to, and then expand again later. Removing and installing those big rear wheels is just as easy. Just find the big blue button, depress it, and pull the wheel out. Same goes for putting it in. Push the blue button in, snaps it in place. The Urban Glide 2 wraps up in a little package which should fit in almost any car boot. To make it even smaller, you want to remove the 2 big rear wheels and fold the handlebar down to the minimum setting. Now let's look at some of the features of the Urban Glide 2. Let's start with the handlebar. Very easy to adjust. You should depress the big blue buttons. That's the lowest setting, and back up to the highest setting. The main brake you'll be using while walking or running with the stroller is this big one in the middle of the handlebar. Super easy, twist and turn, super easy to keep control of the stroller while going down hills, for example. You've also got this foot brake, which is essentially the parking brake of the stroller. Anytime that you need to stop and do something hands-free, use the foot brake. Your child is kept secure with a nice 5-point harness. Super easy to undo and then do again. All you have to do is insert 2 latches, which you can do separately, into the harness, and there you go. You've got your canopy on the Urban Glide 2. It's pretty good. It would be nice to see the canopy extend a few inches more to keep any low sunlight or rain totally away from the baby. Comes with a slightly extendable part here, which is for ventilation on warm days. And perhaps my favorite feature of the canopy is it's got a little peekaboo window. Peekaboo! Here's how you recline the chair of the Urban Glide 2. You simply pull on a clasp which loosens cords so the baby can recline back. Really, it's a one-handed operation. To put the seat back in the upright position, you just need to do the same operation in the opposite way, which is really a two-handed operation. When it comes to storage, you've got a zip pocket, which is handy for keys and phones and things. You've also got the cargo tray, which is the biggest storage I've seen on any stroller. And there's also the mesh pocket for things like water bottles. Another handy feature of the Urban Glide 2 is this little pin, which allows you to lock the front wheel in place, which is handy for when you're running. It stops the front wheel from pivoting around and spinning unexpectedly. And then you've also got the suspension system on the Urban Glide 2. This is what it looks like. It's pretty good. Last thing I wanted to mention here is the wrist strap, which I always put on when I'm running, or maybe when I'm just walking down a hill, whenever you just want a little bit extra security. Two things to mention with it. One is that, to be honest, I've seen classier wrist straps. This one's just a regular piece of cord, which is fine. And two is that it's stuck on the left-hand side, which isn't a big deal. It means you can only use it on your left wrist. Isn't a big deal, but it's nice when you can move it around and choose a different wrist. So two minor quibbles with the wrist strap, but nothing major to complain about. Okay, now I think it's time to take this thing out for a run. I've been running with the Thule Urban Glide 2 off-road, on-road, up and down hills, and on a lot of our local trails. It basically handles really well. It's got a nice low center of gravity. The big wheels help grip the ground. The handlebar feels sturdy, feels like you're driving it forward. The brake works very well. The whole thing just feels secure and safe as you're running with it. You feel in control all the time. So the bottom line is that the Thule Urban Glide 2 is a great stroller if you're a runner and a parent. If you're looking for a stroller that you can be using for an everyday stroller, but also taking out on your runs, whether on the road in an urban environment or off-road like where we are now, then the Thule Urban Glide 2 serves all purposes.